Hey, you don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, best part.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far.
There's always a perfect picture of marriage that is painted all smiles, all happiness, and no rainy days.
Thank you. You too,
Then there's
baby.
reality, supporting and encouraging each other, helping and carrying each other, giving and taking, leading and following. Commitment is not contingent upon looks. It's not contingent upon smiles. It's not contingent upon money. It's based on a solid foundation, trust, dedication, honesty, and the promise to keep showing up. In sickness and in health, keep showing up. In fear and uncertainty, keep showing up. In frustration and stress, keep showing up. Today, tomorrow, and forevermore, keep showing up. I'm so proud of both of you, and I love you both very much. Now, we will have the exchange of the vows.
Okay. No, I go first. I'm going to cry. Okay. Today, surrounded by the people who love us, I choose you to be my partner. I want to be able to explain all of the love that I have for you. I'm not talking about butterflies and stomach knots, even though they are still there, but more so the blurring of myself with you and the entanglement of our souls. Love is a word that is too soft and used far too often to ever describe the fierce, infinite, and blazing passion that I have for you in my heart. You are a million dreams and a million prayers of mine that have come true. You are kind, you are strong, you are intelligent and the best man that I've ever known. You acknowledge my strengths and accept my flaws. You make me want to be a better person every day. I know we waited a while for today, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. I believe that we needed that to solidify our foundation. So today I want to make promises to you that I will always keep. I promise to support you, push you, and inspire you, to be your wife without judgment, without scorn, but with an open mind. I promise to listen, speak lovingly, support your dreams, and respect our differences. I promise not to ask you to be more than who you are and to love you for being you. I promise to grow with you and compromise even when we both know that I'm right. I promise to see you with the same eyes and the same heart that I see you with in this exact moment, even when we're old and gray. I also promise to bring you as many sauces with your meals as I can. You're my best friend, my strength, my protector, and most importantly, my home. I'm so proud to be your wife. I marry you today with no hesitation or doubt, and my commitment to you is for eternity. I love you, and I'm forever yours.
All right.
What?
Christine Marie Brooker.
Ooh.
I promise to always remember you are my better half. I promise to love you with my actions, which represent a lot more than these words. As you grow, I promise to follow you. And as I grow, I promise to lead you. I promise to be spontaneous and cherish each moment that we share. I will be fair and willing to try new things with you. I promise to witness and acknowledge your beauty as it continues to grow stronger and more radiant with every passing moment. I will take time for us, I promise. I will try to be your favorite husband, I promise. I promise to try to remember to let you finish all of your coffee before asking where my shirt is. I promise to be your biggest fan and your rock in a weary land, your ultimate protector and the gatekeeper of your heart. Some of you may know the famous poet by the name of E40. He says that everybody got choices. Christine, I choose you. I choose you to be exactly who you are. and nobody else other than yourself and who you've always been. I choose to repair one small piece of this world with you by my side, and if I leave this place before you do, I promise to always remember that you are my better half. I love you.
I love you. Give them to Coben. Give those to Corbin. Save these.
And now we will have the exchange of the rings.
Oh, so he does me first? Okay. At the same time? Okay, go for it.
These rings are a physical symbol of the promises these two have just made to each other.
Yours will be harder. I know.
And now, without further ado, by the authority given me by Universal Life Church in Stanislaus County, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Okay, now what? Here we go? Okay.
Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper.
Con lo mío todos se mueven, la fiesta la llevo en mis genes. Yo soy la reina de los nenes, mi gente no se detiene, aquí nadie se quiere ir. Si el ritmo está en tu cabeza, ahora suéltate y mueve los pies.
should've started. Oh, nana, why you gotta act so naughty?
Oh yeah. And you guys, bigger round of applause for Mr. and Mrs. Brooker.
Hello, everyone. Hello. At least we know the mic works. So, Piers, Robinson, Brooker, Bug. It's nearly 2 decades of friendships here. We're getting older, watching the old crew marry off one by one. Another one bites the dust. Moving on to new chapters. It's actually a really beautiful thing. I reminisce about the years of intense competitive sports, video games, all day, all night, serious smack talking. He's just waiting for it. Heated arguments, deep discussions about life, religion, our purpose here, yet we still have no clue. We have the most fun living our best lives. Pierce, from an early age, was definitely a different kind of cat. We couldn't tell what it was. We were young. We just thought he had some quirky things about him, but he was cool. We were kids. But Pierce had a gift. Even at 12 years old, a gift to see a vision of the future. A future where the struggles, monetary, financial struggles, didn't exist. For all of us growing up in the V, we couldn't imagine a life without financial struggle. It's not the cards we were dealt. I remember trying to convince Pierce to come to things like football practice or hang out or anything, but he had to work. And I would say to him, "Hey, come on, man, let's go to football practice." He says, "No, I gotta work." I'd tell him, "You have your whole life to work." And he would say, "I'm not working my whole life." See, he knew he was going to be successful, and he had a plan so calculated, so disciplined, so intense, none of us were prepared and equipped to understand. And even to this day, out of all the successful people I've met in my life, I have never met anyone with as much work ethic, discipline, willingness to sacrifice everything. And everyone takes for granted, like sleep or fun, or going to the movies with friends, an unwavering path that was going to not stop him from achieving his goals in life. And Christine, you're a big part of that. He has raved about you since day one. You have been by his side for over a decade. I've seen you pick him up in hard times and bring him down to earth when he gets way too high up there. You're smart, caring, and obviously the yin to his yang. A perfect match. Which brings us here to this day. If I had a glass, I would like to make a toast. To celebrate Pierce and Christine. We all have no idea how you do it, Chrissy. He is a handful. But the two of you make a great team, and that's obvious. There's no doubt that whatever goals in life you two set, you will accomplish. My wish for you, the new Mr. and Mrs. Brooker, is that the life of your dreams become the life of your reality. And you achieve a happy, everlasting marriage. Cheers.
In fact, I remember chasing her around my bedroom with a pair of tweezers trying to shape her eyebrows, much to her chagrin. I remember doing vocabulary lessons, making her shout out vocabulary words and their definitions before bedtime, which you hated. But you know what? You grew into a beautiful, intelligent young woman that I'm so proud of. I wish I could say I gave you that beauty and the intelligence, but that you got from your mother. I've watched you you grow in so many ways. I've watched your shoe collection grow. That you got from your father. I've watched your makeup collection grow. Thanks for all the hand-me-downs. But the truth is, I really am so proud to be here. I've watched you and your love grow with Pierce together. There is no one that could bestow more love upon you than Pierce. No one could love you more than that. I used to say that Christine was my soulmate. There was no one I could share more love with. So happy that you found your soulmate in Pierce. So I charge everybody to raise their glasses to the soulmates, Christine and Pierce. Cheers.
So, Christine and Pierce wedding day, a decade plus in the making. You know, when your kid is about to get married, especially your daughter, it kind of makes you reminisce and think about when they were growing up and doing good things and you're proud of them, doing bad things that you weren't so proud of, terrible, unspeakable things. Oh, but so fun fact, if your kid is doing things, especially your daughter, is doing things that's contrary to what you have taught them, just take their bedroom door off the hinges. They do not like that. But it made me reminisce, and I thought about the first time, and before I say this, you guys are gonna, now you probably don't see it, because it's kind of obscure, it's in the weeds, you guys probably haven't noticed, but after I say it, you're gonna understand. Christine is actually not my biological daughter. See, now that I said that, you guys are like, oh, okay, I get it. But it makes me think about the first time we had just met, not too long ago. I think she was like 9 years old, and we were going on a family road trip. The three boys were in the back seat, I think. Colleen was in the car with us. Christine was sitting next to me. And I think we were going to my mother-in-law's house, which that's a whole nother story right there. But Christine was sitting next to me, and we're driving, and you know how you feel somebody looking at you? And I had just met this kid, so I didn't really know how she was yet. So you feel somebody looking at you, and so I look over, and she's like just staring at me like that, and I'm like, okay, weirdo, but I keep driving, we're about halfway there, and I feel that look again. So I'm thinking maybe she's playing the look away game. You know how you look real fast and she'll look away? So I figure I'll look real fast, she'll look away. I'll look real fast and she's still staring at me. So at this point, I don't even know if she's blinked yet. I'm thinking to myself, how can she be looking at me all this time? Aren't her eyes like dry by now? So I thought she might be doing a staring game. You know, when you stare at somebody and the first one stare away, they lose. But if she was doing that, that's not fair. I'm driving. I can't like stare at her. I'm driving the car. So somebody needs to teach you how to play this game. So I keep driving. We're almost there, and I feel that look again. So this time the hair kind of stands up on the back of my neck. I'm a little frightened at this point. I'm like, she better not still be staring at me. I look over again real slow this time because I'm alarmed, and she's still staring at me. I'm like, so at this point I'm a little upset. Not at Christine, she's a kid, she don't know any better. I was mad at her. I'm like, you mean to tell me that she got me in this relationship and she didn't tell me her daughter had some kind of severe emotional problem? She's gonna let me just be trapped and led into this? But when we got there, you know, I found out the reason why she was staring at me like that. She was just staring at this chocolate Adonis who was gonna be her dad. So, I mean, it was fine. I found that out. Whatever. But Christine and I became great friends. She became a great daughter to me. I couldn't have picked, if I had to go and pick a daughter out, I couldn't have picked a better daughter. She was a good kid, for the most part. And she turned into a great adult, a great woman. And you picked a great partner in Pierce. He was a little weird at first, just like the best man said. But like the fungus, he kind of grew on me. So I've come to love him as a son also. So I just want to say that you guys, I hope you guys, I'm proud of everything you guys have done to this point. And I look forward to the great things you guys are going to do in the future. And Pierce, I just want to tell you that 2 words a phrase you need to put in your vocabulary, because times are going to get hard, and every married man in here who's been married for a little while knows this phrase. When times get hard, and she does ridiculous, awful, just mind-boggling things. And I'm speaking from experience because that's her mother, and she's her mother's daughter. She's going to do ridiculous things. To avoid arguments and problems, just yes, dear. That'll save you a lot of turmoil, your sanity will be saved. So I want to say congratulations to you guys. I want to raise a toast. I wish you guys many, many more years of love, peace, marital bliss, and happiness. Cheers.
In listening to what people were saying about my son, I know a different person. I know a weird person. I know somewhat of a reckless person. But I think as I've watched him grow, he has always had sort of this fearless streak where he wasn't afraid to try. He wasn't afraid to attempt. He wasn't afraid to learn. And in talking about the discipline that he had and those type of things, let me tell you a little story. And it goes back to when I first met Christine. They had been working, I think, at KFC. So Pierce comes to me one day and says, "Yo, Dad, I've got this friend. She needs some help. Her parents are going away, I think, on a remote or something in the military, and she can't go, so she needs somewhere to stay for just a couple of months." I said, I said, okay. I said, but there's nothing going on, right? This is just a friend. He said, yeah, it's just a friend. There's nothing going on. I said, okay, so you'll be downstairs. She'll be upstairs. There's nothing going on. Oh, no, Dad. She's just a friend. So one day, I come home, and I find that my wife has removed the door from his room.
How are you
I don't know if it's just a universal thing that parents just do. But that's the Pierce I know, the fearless, adventurous Pierce.
You were told.
But what I will say to both of you, I think you've been an example to all of us in terms of how to achieve success in your lives, in your work lives, in your scholastic lives. And I think that you'll probably do the same thing. You'll probably be role models for a lot of us in a successful marriage. So I'm wishing you all the best. And if you can raise your glasses. And I toast you for your success, both of you, and for your diligence. And when I grow up, I want to be just like you. All the best.
Oh, things they don't really mean, oh. You're only everything I ever dreamed of. You must be kidding me. Did you really think I could say no? I want you for a lifetime, so if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby, I don't wanna know. Everything is just right, but if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby, I don't wanna know. I really don't give what everyone else believes.
There's two things I know for sure. She was sent here from heaven, and she's daddy's little girl. As I drop to my knees by her bed at night, she talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes, and I thank God for all of the joy in my life. Oh, but most of all, for butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair. Walk beside the pony, daddy, it's my first ride. I know the cake looks funny, daddy, but I sure tried. Oh, with all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve a hug every morning and butterfly kisses at night.
Butterflies inside.
All you got to do is walk away and pass me by. Don't acknowledge my smile when I try to say hello to you. Yeah.